We're on Eduyot Perek Gimel Mishnah Aleph. First Mishnah in the third chapter of Second Eduyot. We're now going to have 10 machlokot between Rabbi Dosa ben Hirkinis and the Chachamim. That's listed in the first 6 Mishnah of Masechet Eduyot. Who's Rabbi Dosa ben Hirkinis? First generation of the Jewish Tana sages, right at the end of the Zugot. Wikipedia is amazing. You have the Zugot. Here you have Dosa ben Hirkinis, the first generation of Tanaim, one of the first Tanaim. So I had 10 machlokot. Says the Mishnah. So in order to understand this Mishnah, we need to see some stuff about Tum'ah. Okay, so the way you transfer Tum'ah is a number of different ways. One, touching. Masa, carrying. You're carrying something. Maga is touch. Masa is carrying something. That's Tameh, even if you're not touching it. Or Ohel. Ohel is covering over. So covering over can be in a number of different ways. We're going to see this in a second. Okay, covering over can be if Spidey is over Ma'ahil, I guess, or standing. I don't know if he's like flying. I don't know. But let's say, okay, a person steps over. We'll move him for a second. Move his bag. Okay, this guy steps over. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, he steps over and not touching. Well, let's move it. It doesn't matter if he's touching or not. Okay, he's not touching. Oh, you can't see that anymore now. Okay, whatever, you get the point. He's stepping over the part of a mate that has a kizayit. That's ohel. On the other hand, if he's standing under, that's also ohel. That's a mate is ma'ahil over him. How's this happening? I don't know. Let's say it's suspended in the air by a string. Okay. The third type of ohel is if a person and the mate are under the same enclosure. That's a tefach by a tefach. Okay, basically a square, like one tefach by a tefach. Basically this amount, tefach by a tefach. And it has to have a rumo tefach. There has to be space of a tefach. We'll learn all this when we get to Masechet Ahalot. But we need all this information in order to learn our Mishnah. Now, it also has to have at least a kazayit of a mate or a kazayit of a nevela. Nevela is meat of an animal that was not killed with shchita. Okay, so if you have a kazayit, then if you're under the kazayit of the mate, or you're on top of the kazayit of the mate, or you're in the same oel, or you're masa, you're carrying it. Let's move this guy. Or you're carrying it, right? Or you're touching it, right? Or you're touching it. In all these cases, here we go, touching. You can make him touch. In all these cases, that's considered mitameh. And this guy, so if this is an av hatuma, he becomes a rishon l'tumah, etc., etc. Spidey flying over, suspended in midair over the tum'ah. The tum'ah do rises. Spidey is now considered a rishon l'tumah. That's transfer of tum'ah. So what happens though if shenechliku? Let's say you have half a kazayit, half a shiurim. Okay, that's the machloket between Rabbi Dosa ben Hirkinis and the Chachamim. Call them mitamin ve'ol shenechleku, all tum'ot in an ohel that were split. V'yichnis on the tocha, you brought it into the house. Rabbi Dosa ben Hirkinis mitaher. Rabbi Dosa ben Hirkinis is mitaher. He says it's tahor. V'chachamim mitamin. Chachamim say it's tameh. Keitzad. How does this work? Hanogeh b'kshnei zechatzai zeitim min hanaveilah. Oh, no, let's say I have a nevela. So in order to make you tameh, you have to have a kizayit of nevela. If let's say I touch a teeny amount of a nevela, a teeny amount of tameh meat, you don't become tameh. You have to have at least a kizayit. So what happens if you had a kizayit of meat, but you split it into two? Shnei chatzei zayit, and you're holding each one in a hand. Each one, you can't see my hand. Only one each hand. Okay, so you're touching two half kizayit from the nevela. Oh, no, or you're carrying them. You're not touching them. Uba mate, or if it's a dead body, like our case, where you have the hand. Okay, you touch a half a zayit. Uma'ahil al kachatzi zayit. Okay, ma'ahil, remember we learned ma'ahil, Spidey is ma'ahil here. He's over it. He is tenting over. That's ma'ahil. Or, okay, and he's touching half a gazayit, and ma'ahil on another half a gazayit. Okay, obviously in this case, the whole hand is more than a gazayit, but you got the point. Oh. No, you touch half a zayit, or half a zayit is on top of him. So it's a half plus a half. So obviously the question is, do the two connect? Or if a person is standing over, ma'ahil, forming a tent over two halves 18. Ma'ahil kachatzi zayit. Or half a zayit is above you and half a zayit is below you. Rabbi Dosa, Rabbi Dosa says those don't combine. Those mitaher. The Chachamim mitamin. The Chachamim say no. Okay, those are the Chachamim say you are tameh. Okay, that's machloket. Can you combine shiurim or not when you do similar things? Aval. But he says that's only, remember we said ohel and mahil. Remember we said there were three types of ohel. Let's go back to our chart. Ohel, Tum'ah mahil alav, Tum'ah on you, hu mahil. You are the tent or the ohel is the tent. Or the third thing is, they're under a third type of ohel. So the Mishnah is telling us that this third type, where they're both under the same enclosure, is not the same. Okay, so aval anogeh b'chatzi zayit. If you touch a happy zayit. And there's something else that is an ohel over you, tenting over you and the half zayit, like this here. You are touching, let's assume each one is half a zayit. So he's touching a half a zayit. Okay, he's touching the half zayit. Each one is half zayit. Plus, there's another half zayit under the ohel. So altogether you have a zayit, one half touching and one sharing an ohel. Okay? Or mahil al chatzi zayit. Or he's standing over a half zayit. And another item, the tent is tenting him and another half zayit, tahor. Because this third type, this type of ohel is a different type of ohel. I just want to get it's ohel, one second, hamshacha. The ohel brings to him the tumah. It's not like he's touching. I mean, in this case, where this kind of ohel is as if you're touching the thing. This type of ohel is as if you're touching the thing. But here, it's not like you're touching it. The ohel is drawing the tumah to you. Hamshacha. The Mishnah continues. Amar Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Meir says, even in this case, Rabbi Dosa mitaher v'chachamim mitamin. Rabbi Meir says, Tanakam is wrong. This type of ohel is not different. This type of ohel is as if you're touching. So even in this case, Rabbi Dosa would be mitaher, but Chachamim would say the ohel is filled. This kind of ohel is exactly the same as maga, is touching. Let's look at the Bartanur for 1 second. Rabbi Meir says that the gi of ohel chad shmahu. Ohel is the same as touching according to the Rabbanan. And they argue on that matter according to Rabbi Dosa. Rabbi Meir continues, Hakol tamei, so everything is tamei, meaning when you're in the ohel, or negia, everything is tamei, everything combines in these chatzi shiurim, chutz min hamagai masa, unless you accept for touching half and carrying half, v'hamasa im ha'ohel, or carrying half with ohel. But maga and ohel are mitzaref according to Rabbi Meir. The Mishnah continues according to the Chachamim. We don't pass like Rabbi Meir. Zaklal, this is the rule. Kol shem shem echad tamei. If it's one shem, it's tamei. But mishnei shemot. But if it's two different shemot, not like Rabbi Meir says, it's tahor. Stop here and dedicate our learning. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to email me at arspolter@gmail.com. Dedicate our learning to my father, Rav Simcha. Have a good day.